ask you a quick question for a Tim Boyle rookie card.
What?
Who is the hottest player in pro sports?
I don't know any pro sports.
How about, first person that comes to your mind?
In pro sports, Alyssa Liu,
What sport is that?
figure skating.
Figure skating. No one watches figure skating.
Can't pay the bills as a Pokemon trainer. No longer in the league, now I'm driving Uber. Tim Boyle and B Show.
All right, welcome to a new Tim Boyle and B Show. We're going to talk some Masters golf. We're going to talk some NBA, not much. But the majority of this show is going to be based on Major League Baseball sell high. If you watched last episode, we did buy low. So it only makes sense that we do sell high to finish it off. So with the Masters, you know, Tesla's got 4 speeds. It's got chill, it's got normal, it's got hurry, and now it has Tiger Woods. And right now we're operating on Tiger Woods level. Getting these people to their stops, geez, that's close. So give me more tips on that. NBA, well, what am I going to say about Masters? All I'll say is DraftKings had an amazing promotion where you deposit $100 and you get 10 extra entries to the Millionaire Maker. Oh, what is that person doing? What a fake out. The Millionaire Maker. And I made my teams. I mixed them up. Ooh. We'll see how everything looks as we head into the next episode of Tim Boyle and B Show. And these episodes are bi-daily. So next episode's going to be Friday night. At that point, we'll know how many of our guys have made the full cuts. Not much else I can say about golf. I'm not a fantasy golf guy. I did have my moments during COVID of being a fantasy golf expert. Some pretty impressive predictions. But those days are done now that every sport's going full strength. All right, let's talk some baseball. That's a sport that I'm full strength on. Oh, it's our guy. We're taking him to church again. He's kind of far this time. Usually he's a lot closer. All right, New York Yankees, sell high. I would sell high on Schitler at this point. He's pitching amazing. And yeah, he is good. You know, there's no doubt about it. But the way he's pitching right now, you can get almost any starting pitcher in fantasy baseball. And as good as Schitler is, you got to remember, playing in Yankee Stadium, there's going to be some high-scoring games, especially in the summertime. Get the fuck out of my way. There's going to be some really high-scoring games. So I would make it a point to sell high on him. Baltimore Orioles, who would I sell high on there? You know what? The whole team's playing like trash. I'm running through the lineups in my head. There's not one person that's like, oh, this is the top of his value. Bradish, I guess. He had one bad start. I'm not a big believer in Kyle Bradish. I would go ahead and just sell high on him at this point. If you can get a good starter, even an injured starter like Blake Snell or Strider, I would just make the move and move on at this point. All right, we're going to the ballpark for the first time. Give me a big tip on that jump. Let's keep it going. We're staying in the American League East. We're going to say Tampa Bay. Is there any sell highs on Tampa Bay? They got a lot of guys who are underperforming. We don't want to go backwards. We want to see the rest of this map. I've not seen the other side of this map. This map is so huge. Considering, like, look how far we've driven. We've basically entered like 3 different zip codes at this point, if you think about it. Okay. Get out of my car. Toronto. Is there anyone to sell high on Toronto? Jump in. Oh no, you're going. Why are you wearing a baseball jersey and you're going to the heliport? Why not go to the baseball stadium? Woo! Is there anyone to sell high on Toronto? No. No one's really doing that amazing to begin with. Boston, I would sell high on Roman Anthony. I know he's not doing anything, but he's really not that good. He's a 2020 guy, I feel, on his best days, and I believe right now he's at like 1-1. I had him ranked lower than every expert to start the season by a large margin. Even one of my clients sent me a text message and said, "What did Roman Anthony do to you?" Oh, there's your answer. Oh my goodness. Okay. Please. Let's go. No, stop taking me back to the heliport. Cleveland Indians. There's no one on the Indians that's doing so well where you should sell high. If anything, Jose Ramirez is doing so poorly, you should buy low. I saw a story of Trevor Bauer when he was with the Indians. Oh no, this is not good. This is actually awful. And he said when he was with the Indians, Jose Ramirez started the season, he's batting 180. And Jose Ramirez just struck out. Please. Okay, just got out in time. Alright, relax, buddy. It's a video game. How come I feel like this guy's gonna take me back to the city? Okay, good. Baseball stadium. Can we please get on that freeway? Anyways, he ended up doing amazing afterwards and was among the league leaders. So Jose Ramirez will be fine if you were considering selling him. But I would buy low if you can on him. Let's see, who else? Minnesota, sell high. Who's a good sell high on Minnesota? No one on Minnesota is really doing that well, where their value's even like big. Kansas City. Police station. All right, new territory. Let's go. Kansas City. There's no one that's really sell high on Kansas City because no one's. I mean, Seth Lugo and Michael Walker are pitching well, but it's not like you can get much for either of them. Anyways, look at that. Ooh. Detroit, sell high. No one's doing well enough. Oh, you know what? I just thought of a good sell high on Cleveland. Chase DeLauder is 100% a sell high. He started out the season amazing. Oh my goodness. He started out the season amazing. Like 4 home runs in the opening series. And he's hit 1 home run since. But you know, he hit the home run after I said he was a sell high. This is my first time on this side of the map. Pretty exciting if you ask me. Alright, get in the car a little quicker. Chicago White Sox. Murakami's off to a great start. And he probably will hit 25 home runs, so I'm not even going to say he's a sell high. And there's no one else on that team that's even worth considering. Oh, we're going back to the baseball stadium. Oh my goodness. What a long drive we have ahead of ourselves. Oh, I don't think we're gonna make it in time. This isn't good. Okay, what do you want, buddy? Oh, why does it keep turning? It says turn right, then turn straight. Move, bitch, get out the way. Ooh. Okay. Texas Rangers, get out my way. Where's this fucking baseball stadium? Are we just driving all the way out here for nothing? Great. Excellent. Excellent. So now we're just in the middle of the freeway with no one to pick up, heading the opposite way we want to head. Oh my Okay, Texas Rangers, is there any sell high there? There's no one that's jumping off the page to me that's a sell high for Texas. Jake Berger's kind of slowed down, but he is the real deal. Houston Astros, is there a sell high there? No, but Christian Walker is the real deal, and B-Stone ranked him higher than every website. Josh Hader is a big buy low, by the way. Just want to throw that out there. I said it in the last episode, I'm going to say it again because it's that much of a great play. Okay, keep it going. Los Angeles Angels. Who's a good sell high on the Angels? I don't know. Jose Soriano, he's kind of the real deal. I wouldn't even sell high on him. Like, he always showed flashes last year of how good he can be, and this year he's putting it all together. Yo, did that guy just hit my car? He's putting it all together. I'm not going to say he's a buy low, or I mean a sell high. Oh, we got it. All right. We'll see what our score is. Athletics. Is there a sell high on the Athletics? Langoliers is the real deal. I wouldn't even say to sell high on Langoliers. Class S. There's no one on the Athletics that I would sell high on at this point. Seattle Mariners, who would I sell high on that team? Lots of underperforming guys. Jose Rodriguez is really struggling. Julio Rodriguez is really struggling. Cal Raleigh will be fine. Talk about him all, feels like every episode. So let's talk about the National League. Atlanta Braves, is there any sell high there? No, everyone's pretty much doing, no one's outperforming where they should. New York Mets, is anyone outperforming there that they should? I would say this, Senga's a good sell high. I do believe Senga is going to be great, but you can also get a superstar. I just wrote on Fantasy Pros that you should trade Josh Hader for Senga. Trade Senga for Josh Hader if you need a closer. Miami Marlins, is there a sell high there? Not really. No one's having an amazing. Liam Hicks is having a good year. It feels like they're not playing him enough, though. I will admit that. Pretty odd. Like, he's been their best guy, and it feels like he's still playing like a part-time player, even though he can play first base. Philadelphia Phillies, is there a sell high there? No. There's no one that's really outperforming. I would give up on Trey Turner, though, at this point. If you could get a superstar shortstop, I feel like Corey Seager is even going to have a better year than... whoa, what's going on? I feel like Corey Seager is going to have a better year than Trey Turner. Yeah, Trey Turner might get some stolen bases, but he really doesn't have any pop at all. Washington Nationals, I wouldn't even sell high on CJ Abrams. He is the real deal. Him and James Wood are really just carrying that squad. Both the main pieces of the Juan Soto trade. Okay, we just survived that barely. Get out my way. Let's see. That's the end of that. So let's go Central. Cincinnati Reds, is there any buy low? Is this our guy we're going to church? Yep, take me to church. Okay, is there any sell highs on Milwaukee? Milwaukee's just got a bunch of guys that are just playing like good team baseball. Like everyone's playing their role perfectly. It's a very unselfish team, even though baseball is a very unselfish sport to begin with. I'm not going to say there's anyone to sell high. St. Louis Cardinals, Jordan Walker's been tearing the cover off of baseball. If you can get a legitimate superstar for Jordan Walker, First guy that's coming to my head is, who's a good outfielder? If you can get Mike Trout for Jordan Walker, I would do that. But even if you want to go a little bit lower, Joe Odell for Trout. Okay, we're going back to the airport. This guy with the jersey doing the ultimate fake out, trying to go to the helicopter. Was he going to fly to the stadium? That's right there. Okay, let's keep it going. Pittsburgh Pirates. Is there any sell high on the Pirates? No one that's coming to mind. Yo, you didn't need to like run away like that. We're going back to the city. Okay, Pittsburgh Pirates, no one to really sell high on. O'Neal Cruz is the real deal. Chicago Cubs, is there any sell high on the Chicago Cubs? I wouldn't say there's anybody to really sell high on the Cubs because no one on the Cubs is really doing that much. Nico Horner's starting to hit the ball well. Peter Crow Armstrong's really underperforming this year, but he should get it going. Oh, I needed that extra boost. Whoa, what you throwing at me? Get the fuck back here. Okay, Los Angeles Dodgers. Is there any sell high for the Dodgers? No one's coming to mind. Dodgers are the real deal. Arizona, no one to sell high on there. Colorado Rockies. No one to sell high there. Willie Castro's starting to hit the ball really well. San Diego Padres, is there any sell high there? I do like Tatis and Machado to bounce back. And then let's finish it off with the San Francisco Giants. There's no one doing too well where you got to sell high. All right, that is all for Tim Boyle and Beast Show. Have a great Masters and a great rest of your week. Beast.